Hi guys, I got a spare 10 minutes, so I thought I'd do a little pond update and drain update. I've had Welsh water out today, good bunch of lads. I actually chucked them 40 quid to try extra hard so they could go and get a pint the weekend. There was 3 of them. It was hilarious actually. There was Steve, who was a big lad from Pembrokeshire, class guy. There was Colin, who sort of kind of run the show. And then there was a lovely lad, I can't remember his name, but he looked so much like Elton John, it was incredible. Anyway, so quick pond update. What I've done is, so we've cleaned all this up. I've had to sanitize a whole lot. Luckily, Welsh Water gave me some antiseptic to give this a bit of a clean. But guys, that's what was stuck in pretty much the U-bend. So down there, it sort of comes across, drops down, and then drops into the main line, which runs through here all the way past 4 or 5 houses. And that, my friends, was what was holding it all up, along with another little bit of debris there. Yes, so finally got to the end of that problem. However, I've still got to sort that. It smells of poo-poo in here now. Oh, and that arrived today in the post actually. So this, guys, is a hydraulic steering system for a 90 horse outboard engine for my boat. So that's wicked. And I suppose, guess what else you cannot see? There's a dinosaur behind me. Oh my god. It's a dinosaur. No, I'm joking. But there's no backy shower here. So that can mean only one thing. Guys, it does mean that I've actually been grafting all day. And yeah, I've actually got the backy shower situated. Ready for it? Dun, dun, dun. Job's a good one. So, I don't know if you can see there, but what I've had to do is I cut down the blocks here, chipped them all away tidy. Also cut down the other side, chipped away tidy. If you look, I've actually grinded little sections underneath there, so this actually slips in, so that is not going to tip forward or anything. Plus, by the time I've got all the weight in there, that's pretty well seated. I can't push it back any further than that, but I don't necessarily think it's out too much anyway. I think that's absolutely pretty perfect. Yeah, so I'm well chuffed. So what I've done is there's a little bolt there. I've just attached it to the fence just so it doesn't rock or sway or fall back on itself into the pond. But what I've done, guys, is I've put it at the level here. So what I do have to do, this is the main pond height, which is one slab above, which is literally going to be perfect across there. What I do have to do before I fill this back up is, in the corner there, and in the corner just here, I'm going to bury 2 little squares. So you're going to have 2 little squares of slate sticking out there and sticking out there. So in the winter, I can put basically a 1.5, well, maybe a 1 inch or 1.5 inch frame in here, so it'll come across and it'll actually hold onto that side all the way across, which will give me a lovely frame. I'm going to put a couple of then timbers across here, and then what that will allow me to do is put my I'm going to get the thicker polycarb sheets, but the polycarb sheet will actually sit on there as well. So the polycarb sheet will actually go onto that, so all the water will just come straight out underneath the polycarb sheet. So that's the plan, and the reason I've left about, I don't know, 100mm gap there, maybe a bit, no, not 100mm, what am I on about, maybe about 20mm gap there. What I plan to do with this in the winter, obviously, because I still want this running all the year round, but I don't want it to lose too much heat, because it'll cost me a bomb to keep the water at, you know, 15 degrees or whatever I'm going to keep it at in the winter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a polycarb. There's a lovely guy called Simon who's been trying to help me get some Batrol. if anybody knows anyone, if anybody can get me Baytrol, I will pay heavily for it. Okay, I'm sure it's maybe illegal, but I will pay you for Baytrol. Let me know. And another little update, actually, the People's Pond, he sent me his address so I can get that in the post tomorrow. Cracking guy. Back to this. So I left a 20mm gap there so I can actually make a polycarb cover for this and the top. So it won't be polycarbed on the, it actually will be polycarbed at the back. I could probably definitely slide a section of polycarb in there and basically get it airtight. Do you know what I mean? And I'll tape the corners and I'll fit it when the colder months come, and that'll be lovely. But do you know what, guys? I was considering, like I've been, look at that, it's so cool, that little silhouette from that bonsai. I was considering drilling into the side of this and putting the actual 2-inch pipe at the top and then a 3-inch spray bar. I don't know, because the thing is, I've got an empty gap there, and will it be a monstrosity if I just put, you know, if I just put one pipe coming up there? Because I'll be honest with you, you know, from here it's going to be out of view, and this is the main viewing area of the pond. Do I go through all the embuggerance of drilling holes, putting bulkheads in, when I can just put a line straight up? It's not the end of the world, is it? Let me think about that. I'm going to sleep on it. What I've also done, guys, cut the grass today, looking mint. My pump house is looking a bit sorry for itself. And what I'm actually doing at the moment, now the missus is out the shower, is putting my water back on there. Because what I've got to do is, so I've jet washed everything off this. And I was making a hell of a mess with this bricks today. So what I done is I laid the old polycarb down to make sure if anything fell in, it wasn't going to hit the fiberglass and puncture it, because that would have been a nightmare. But because of the water table here, obviously, you know, I'm way lower than the slab here. I'm actually way lower than everything, so it's sitting so deep in the ground that it's just started to sort of get a bit squelchy underneath. So do you know what I mean, like where the water's gotten in between the slab and the fiberglass, well, and the fiberglass and the insulation. So what I'm gonna have to do is leave this run now for an hour, just to get maybe a ton or so of water in there to sandwich it down and get rid of all the fluid that's underneath it. Another thing I've done, guys, is look. So I've got my safety glass on there now. They're all glassed through, which looks way better. So these are all glassed up now, which is better than the old polycarb there, because it makes a lot nicer. I've actually got some slate to sit. On these, the same as the pond. I've got some spare, so I may as well do it. This side's done as well. All of this is done. So remember, nothing has progressed with this pond. But someone did mention, like I said, I was thinking about digging a hole and putting the easy pod out there. That's just making crazy work for myself. So I think what I'm going to do is, when this pond is out and finished, I think I'm going to sit the easy pod just in the corner here, out the way, or maybe right back in the corner. Do you know what I mean? Right down, level. It's going to be fine. It's going to be nice in there, nice and warm. And what I'll do then is I'll have the 3-inch pipe possibly tracking up here, coming all the way across into the easy pod, and then a return back. Yeah, I've still got to scope that out. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, so you know, actually some quite good progress today. Like I said, I got my poop pipe cleared, pretty much enamored it, mate. Those awesome, those like jet things, you know what I mean? 8,000 psi goes through that bad boy. And like I said, 3 cracking guys from Pembrokeshire helped me out there. Ironically, a few of them actually knew my uncle and my cousins down there, so I think he tried extra hard to, you know, get the old poo pipe unblocked for me. Yeah, like I said, so what I'm also going to do now is I'm going to go and salt this pond. I haven't had time to get the fish out of here. I've just cleaned the easy pod. I've got a trickle in going now as well. Okay, so there's a trickle in going in there. There hasn't been, but I'm actually going on a family holiday for a week on Saturday morning. So I thought I'd better give a bit of a trickle in there, sort of like get it working tidy, so I can leave it for 5 days. It should be okay. It should be okay. They're going to be, well, pretty much starved for 5 days, but I suppose that's not going to be a bad thing. I'll keep the filter clean. And yeah, they seem to be loving this food though, guys. Look at that. Old Monkey Magic on the front there. Love Monkey Magic. Everyone's loving Monkey Magic, by the way. Good stuff. If anybody could comment and see where I can actually buy more of this, because I bought this from Koi Water Barn. I only got my hand on one sinking, but if anyone knows where I can get Mr. Sakai's Premier Koi food, and it's the sinking version, I would absolutely be grateful, really grateful. So anyway, guys, just a small update. I was so chuffed with getting that backy. I totally didn't think I was going to get that backy shower in today, to be honest. I didn't know how long the poo pipe was going to take. They turned up really early, so I managed to get the glass in these, take the boys swimming, and I've been for a walk with the dog, and I've got the backy shower all in situ, which is incredible. I'm so happy about that. So I'm not here this weekend coming because I'm down in Pembrokeshire, but I might do an interesting video about Pembrokeshire because it's a gorgeous place. And what I'll do is I might do a bit of fishing, so we'll do a sea spinning video, see if I catch something down there. But I think the bass are in proper job, and I think the mackerel are in proper job. The boat's not going to be up and running, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, but thanks for watching, guys. Thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss any updates, and press the little bell, bing-ling and ling-ling. Yeah, but anyway, thanks guys, thanks for watching, keep safe, and I'll talk to you and I'll show you all the progress in the next one. Boom!